Hello and welcome to my hot stream. Hot streaming Trial of the Gods, Siralim collectible card game. As always, the key was given to me by the devs. This is a CCG based on the Final Fantasy minigame that some of you may have known. I played only once via another game that was imitating all the Final Fantasy games, so I'm not really good at it. Settings, I have dropped the settings, I've dropped the music volume, the sound volume, and that is it. I haven't touched anything else. Yeah, so the dynamic stat sizing is the only other thing, and some other. This game exists in their own RPG Maker world, a series of games. I think they've got 3 games now, and when I looked at them very, very quickly, I just moused over them. They looked RPG Maker. I can't really say if they are or not, but it doesn't matter, does it? It's basically another Final Fantasy style game with a Final Fantasy style minigame. It seems on flavor. Correct. Thousands of years ago, Rodia was a war-torn land plagued by runaway creatures and renegade magi who had no greater desire than to selfishly fulfill their own ambitions. After growing tired of this incessant strife, the 15 gods of Rodia cast these magi... I'm always magi. Out of their realms and sealed their creatures into harmless cards. Centuries later, the gods decided to give humankind a chance to redeem themselves. They created a game using the creatures' cards with hopes that humans would learn to resolve conflicts with each other by playing a game rather than resorting to violence. Their experiment was a success. Oh yeah, we're playing one of those games. Confident that humanity had entered a time of unquestionable peace, the gods took their benevolence a step farther and invited a select few humans back into their realms to compete against the gods themselves. They promised that if any person manages to conquer this challenge, the gods will permit humans entry back into their realms once again. This challenge can be known as the Trial of the Gods. Cool. Hey, there we go. That's that pixel maker that we know and love. Zonte. Greetings, mortal. I am Zonte. That sounds great. The god of wisdom. Before you begin your trial, I will walk you through a practice match to help you learn the basics of the game. That's right. Tutorial time. Oof. Why couldn't they have started with this music? Okay, that was just the dramatic starting music. It's quite, yeah. Looks like you get to take the first turn in this case. It's wise to make a defensive play. Well, yeah, because you're the first to play. Lay your feet in the top right corner, so its weakest side is not exposed. Okay, so this is getting you to think about corners and sides and so on. First, click on a card to select it, then click on any empty space on the board to play it. Okay, which one's he free? Oh, I'm on the right? That's weird. I thought I would be on the left. I don't know why. Okay, it doesn't have an ability, so his weak side is 3. This is a very basic, simple game in that sense. Plop. Your opponent angel flip your card because it has a higher number on the touching side. What does that mean, flipped? Notice how the power balance below the board shifted in their favor. No, I did not notice. I haven't a clue what you're talking about. Player with the most cards of their color on the board at the end of the game wins. So you better flip some of your opponent's cards to regain control. Okay, so something about flipping and changing the colors, and I kind of vaguely remember this. Luckily, the Freet's Retaliate trait lowers the stats of cards that flip it, making them easier to flip. Let's play our Gargoyle under the Weakened Angel to flip it. Okay, so this is at the bottom of the meter here. Okay. By the way, I was like, come on, can I change the settings? Can I drop this down? Okay, so 4, and we have a 5 here. In Power, when this card is played, give a random card in your hand that shares this card's class +1 to all sides. I don't know where the classes are, but I'm gonna guess Empower is a class. Oh no, Fire. We have one down here, so that's the point of showing us that. Clicky clicky, boom, Power. Flipped it. Overkill, destroyed, 8 versus 3. Again, the math's simple, right? opponent's elf causes an overkill. Overkill flips the card instantly to the player card's color. I don't really see this color. I don't know. For this to occur, the player's card's side must be at least twice the other card's touching side. Yeah, gotcha. You can overkill the elf with your might, since his top side stat is 5 and the elf's touching side is 2. Where's that little might? There you little might. Boom. Very basic animation. And this is again very... Oh, and there we go. So when I played this in that other game, which I can't remember, it was just bizarre. Just to think ahead of what I have and what they have. Because you can see clearly what they've got over here on this map. Every card has a class which is denoted by the symbol in the top right corner of the card. Each class is stronger against another class, granting +1 to sides touching cards of that class. When you select a card, a blank will appear, an exclamation mark will appear on top of cards that are weak against it. Okay. I did not see that, so that's new. They have some synergy with classes. Death cards like your skeleton are strong against chaos cards like the gargoyle. Try playing your skeleton to the left of the gargoyle now. So so there we see the exclamation mark. So you could like go through and click on them just to sort of cheat. It's not double. We're not gonna get overkill, but we have an advantage, and it's buffed us because we have range, I guess. Oh damn! See, and this is the way the game works. You just keep cycling through like this and hope at the end that you have more cards, like Connect 4 or something. Good work! Thanks to your skeleton's class advantage bonus, you were able to overkill the gargoyle instead of just flipping it. Now for sure. You just try to overkill cards as often as possible. Push the power balance even further. Okay. Next player, Diabolic, I should say, Horde, to flip your opponent's Crusader. That's this one over here. Yep, that'll overkill. And then they flip 3 of my cards, right? Your opponent's Apis received temporary stat bonus from its Reckless trait, allowing it to flip 3 of your cards at once. Oh my god! Reckless cards flip themselves and lose their stat bonus at the start of the next turn, so they're risky to use, because then it'll go back the next time. Let's flip 2 of your opponent's cards at once. Your Amaranth, will be able to flip your opponent's Apis after it loses its bonus stats. What's the... Oh, it's an angel. Yeah, your Amaranth's class advantage, you can flip your opponent's skeleton as well. What are you doing flipping again? Because now, because he loses it afterwards. So you can see here, we're going to put him right down here in this... Not a drag game, by the way. It's not point and drag. It's point and click. Pop it here. You can see the 4, the 2. It's a double, and then you have a 4, and I'm not sure what his ability was. Bolster, just an allied card to all sides entered. And so this that'll do that one as well. So it's going to do a fair few things. Bolster, that should do that as well. Rough. That's it. Thanks to our clever card placement, your opponent couldn't flip any of your cards with their Hound. That was a close one, but you managed to win because you controlled the most cards on the board. Again, the whole flipping thing and the colors, I don't see the whole color. Like, the game I played, they actually changed the color as well, so you could see what you had in the board, and like what you were controlling the board. Here, I'm guessing it's green? I don't know. Some things to remember. Be mindful of positioning. Try not to leave weak sides exposed for your opponent to eat. Yeah, of course. Also look for opportunities to get overkills with paying attention to your card's class advantages. If possible, try to flip multiple cards. Yes, doing so will help you control the board more effectively. Be wary of traits. Almost every card has one, and many can change the way you need to play. You can review a card's trait by hovering over it. If you're not prepared to begin the trial of the gods, you can review all of this information in your library. If you're feeling overwhelmed, I suggest you jump right into the game. You'll get the hang of it quick enough. Yeah. As a reward for completing this tour, I've also given you a few more cards. You can view these cards and modify your deck in the stables. Good luck on your journey. Why is it a stable? Why would I do it in a stable? These are just cards. This is not Pokemon. These are not real animals. Why a stable? I would have probably changed that. Library makes sense. They're cards. But I don't know why you'd go to a stable. They're not real animals, dude. So these are this is my deck here, I think. I'm not sure why I would want to move these around. I don't have no clue about that. So what new cards did we get? We have currently... That's those cards. That's it. That was a Triad. Okay, so it's a Triad. Triad is weak. 2/2/3, but a 7 at the bottom, baby. That's what, I mean, this is basically the idea. They've got some pros. Remove all stat penalties from cards you control on the board. Okay, so that's the bonus. It's weak, but it's got a strong play bonus. Because there's a lot of things that are going to give, for example, negatives. There should be something that gives a negative to cards around it. Yeah, exactly. When this card is flipped, the card that flipped it gets -1 to all sides, so that would be erased. There you go. So things like that. I'm not sure what this is all about over here. I'm guessing that means how many you have. Don't know. So is there anything else I don't have? I've got a Crusader right here. I thought we had a Crusader in the deck. Can I just like I think our decks are only this big, really? That's really small. And this is it. That's all we got. Let's get out of there. Library is your usual level 1 experience. I'm going to drop it just a little bit. Because we learned that it's much louder in gameplay. Whey! So, we do have places to go. Choose a realm. We're going to start with the Unsullied Meadows. The Unsullied Meadows belongs to Aeolian, god of wind. In order to keep this realm as exemplary as its name suggests, Aeolian does not allow any foreign creatures to settle here. I'm afraid that I cannot offer you any hospitality. Good lord, hospitality in my realm. I am wary of outsiders, you see, because I'm a bird. For that reason, I will ensure that you defeat as swift so that you may leave with due haste. Humans cannot be trusted. This is a fact of life. This match has no special rules. Very nice. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Up. Hit the battle button. Doesn't look like a button. So this game came out in March. I get to go first. Am I always on the right side? That's so weird. Why do I always think I'm going to be on the left side? Okay, so let's see. Who's got a really weak side that we want to hide? We have a 2 and a 3. We could put the confused card, but it's got confused. When this card is played, shuffle the stats of any adjacent enemies. No. Your random card in your hand, so that's good. The problem is, it's got a 3 on the side. Really garbage. So this is the exact same play we're going to do. We'll just do it on the opposite side. Whoa, look at that. Now he's going to throw something out to take out the 3 and 4. Ooh, drained it. Okay. This card gets a +1 to all sides if it's adjacent to a card of the same class when it's played. Oh, dang. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. It's not going to give me any doubles. So let's see if we've got anything with a 6 on the side. We don't have... Oh, yeah, we do. So this will get a... It's currently buffed. It'll become a 6. It'll get overkill from this. Depending on where we slap it. Yeah, so that was good. And you would think overkill would also come into effect. Still. So that was pretty poor. Okay, we don't... The difficulty, I have no clue. I have nothing with 8s. There's always a card like this. Adjacent allied cards get +1 to all sides at the end of the turn. This card is played. Ouch. Not gonna hurt me too much. I've already got what I've got. And when this card is played, to shuffle the stats of any adjacent enemies. It failed to flip. Oh, no, I've definitely flipped. Yeah, it's not going to help me very much. This is anti-flip. And this is going to be nothing. Yeah, so we have only one choice. This guy. Oof, I'm going to put him in the corner. And it's got advantage. Okay, so now we've ouch. We've given this... This card attacks the first card up to one tile away in each direction. Yeah, but it's not great. What? That's my own card. Why was I put an asterisk on it? What? This card attacks the first card. This is not gonna help anybody. No. We want something strong on the sides. Yeah. Oh, adjacent. This is good. Adjacent ally cards get +1 to all sides at the end of the turn this is played. That would help neutralize some of these guys. Maybe not all of them. No. It's only going to help this guy. I could actually pop it and get him saved. Not great, is it? So these are the enemy versions, and it's showing even mine, so it's good against red. That's about it. Huh. I could take down this over here with the Ifrit, and then they won't be able to flip it. They'll play something next to it. We're not really looking at the overkill. Oh! Now, that will get a -1, but still it's got overkill. Again, the board, they're winning, they're beating me like crazy. I suck at these games. So let's go. Yeah. That's not gonna help me any. I could stop him there and flip his card there. This guy's not doing much. Yeah. No, it's just a stalemate. Overkill, bolster. Oh, I'm back in the middle, and but I've only got one card, so yeah. You really can't do much. I can flip this card. The ranged mechanic, I'm not quite sure how that works. It attacks up to the first card, up to one tile away in each direction. I got you. Up to one tile away in each direction. So that's quite strong. If I had something, if I actually paid attention to that and played it correctly, this could have been quite good. If it was 2, maybe that would have been more useful, because this is my guy, that's not my guy. But you can't tack diagonal. Anyways, 5. I could pop it here. 2, useless. I'm done. He's gonna then pop this above it. I'm gonna lose. That's pretty straightforward. Or below it, doesn't matter. I will teach you never to step foot in this realm again. Yes, because I suck at these games. You lose. Yes, I do. This is why I didn't immediately take the game up on the offer. Because I suck at these games. It's like I've already tried this. What? I lost? No, I gotta keep it. Okay, gotta keep going. Battle button should be better. Not explained. It should stand out better. Enemy goes first. That makes, maybe I'd be better with the enemy going first. At least I can be more reactive. Something strong on the right or above, and beats and double that. Yeah. So this will be even stronger. It's gonna get overkill, and yeah, that's good. I like that. Whoa! And I forgot you could just play cards in the middle of nowhere. Good point. What's the ability? Again, the abilities should have a better way of showing them. Like right now, I'm not seeing my abilities on a hover. There we go. It's the hover is not the best. When this card's flipped the card, yeah. We need to beat a easy 2 on the side and have a strong at the bottom. Can we get something? Yeah. We can do that. That'll double up. What's he got? What's his ability? That hover's not working at all. Should have something. I remember him having something. We've already played the red, so we've not gained that ability. More overkill. Now it's bolstered because it has some ability probably called bolster, which is not showing. That's really weird. I'm wondering if they get easier when you've lost one, so that way, that's why he's randomly playing his cards all over the freaking board. Like, or is this a valid strategy? Couldn't tell you. Okay, so we can also highlight over and see which ones are better against which ones. We would like to have overkill, so we could get overkill if we plop that down underneath him. Get him overkill on a lot of different cards. But yeah, a lot of weaknesses as well. I think we'll pop him down. But if that 3 is going to get me, it's going to not be good. It doesn't really matter where I plop him. At least for me. You put someone down at the bottom? No? Wow. Can you overkill your own cards? Is that my problem? I'm not like, so when I take the card, then it's my card? Is that how it works? Then you can overkill it? Again, little things like that, I have no clue. I'm not paying attention to this game format. 2 is garbage. 5, 3. I'm only gonna get 1. Yeah, I'm only gonna get 1. When this card, I guess it buffs. When this card is flipped, that card gets flipped. It gets -1 to all sides. It's not gonna flip any cards, dude. It's not gonna flip any cards. Advantage? Yeah, it gets 1, so it just flips that 1. I'm controlling the board because, again, I think because you lose once, it gives you a severe advantage. Play this. He's got a 4. Wherever he plays it, it doesn't really matter because I can plop bolster. Plop that there. I have no idea what that was below happening there. You were skilled, perhaps too skilled for your own. Yes, because I lost once. That's why. Yeah, so I think they do. I think the AI is like, oh, this game's too strong for this opponent. I'm going to play like a numpty and just throw my cards all across the battlefield. I did not think you'd play so well. I did not. And that is that. I'm going to stop there. This is not my jam. This is not what I'm good at. This is a numbers game, which is fine. It's like, you know, any game, you're going to look at the board, you got to figure out what's going to happen the next few steps ahead, chess, etc. Which is standard for all card games, let's be honest, but with most card games, it's RNG that you're not quite sure, unless you're playing constructed, in which case you should know what the other person's playing and what they're going to do and possibly do, retaliate, not what they can, but what they possibly can do. So yeah, it's one of those. I like the RNG games. This, not so much. Too much information, too much math. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stress out. We can see here, this is the single player experience. There are interludes, there are little story interludes throughout. So that's the RPG element, I would say. It has levels. I'm not quite sure what the levels do. There must be perks. I'm sort of intrigued on that. Like, I would like to see what the levels do. If the levels just open up new cards, which is a very strong possibility, I doubt, though, because there's chests here, by the way. But whatever, if it opens up extra cards, it won't be as cool as if it gives you an ability of some sort. That would be interesting. perks or something. That's what made me so interested in Hex, was that you did have a character. It was an RPG. You chose a class. If you're interested in a class-based, Hex is a great one. But of course, if you're interested in Final Fantasy style card game mechanics, this looks like the place to be. So thank you very much for suffering through with me. If you're interested in card games, the channel is full of them. You can check them out on YouTube. All my card games. Tons and tons. I do indies every Saturday around 7 p.m. Central European summertime. A little late today, but it's okay. Check me out on Twitch. Follow me there. You can see when I come on. You can follow me on Twitter. I always post when I'm on. Check me out there as well. All my socials. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, so I'm doing a giveaway, 500 subscriber giveaway. So you can check that out in the description below. You can jump in there and get a free game or two if you're subscribed to me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.